property loss. The cost is growing, and it's growing for the insurance industry. Extreme weather and natural disasters are leading to higher premiums. In places like California, it's now so risky, some companies have stopped offering homeowners coverage there. Florida is a insurer's nightmare. Lloyd's of London reported earnings last week. Its chief executive says insurance prices in Europe will have to rise. The chief executive, John Neal, is with me now. John, I have, 3 or 4 different policies. I'm on 2 or 3 different boards of buildings that have big building policies, and every single one were saying, help, the premium's nearly doubling.
Well, it feels awkward, doesn't it? Because as you said, we reported an outstanding set of results for the first 6 months of the year, with strong growth in premium up 22% and profitability at $4.8 billion. But can I just say, whilst that's good news for investors, we are thinking about customers, because as you've been reporting, boy, is it a riskier and more uncertain world than it's ever been, whether that's the financial consequences you're talking about of inflation or interest rates, or systemic exposures that played out through COVID, or war in Europe, or as you're talking about climate. It's we've got a real responsibility for the customer to try and take risk off their balance sheet and put it on ours, so they can make some of the brave decisions that they want to, and they must.
Right, but premiums going up 30, 40, 50%, sometimes even doubling. How is that justifiable?
Well, I'll give you, because I know you like your stats, and you've been talking about a little bit today. When you look at Libyan floods, when you look at Moroccan earthquake, we saw convective storms in the US, worst for 20 years. We saw a hurricane make landfall in California, first one since 1935. You'll love this stat. Annual average losses arising from natural catastrophes now stand at $133 billion. That is twice what it was a decade ago. So, we've really just simply got to assess and understand risk. We've also got to give the customer the confidence that there is value in the insurance policy they're buying. And I think we can do that.
I wonder whether the customer, i.e. me, has to realise. Yeah. I mean, you make a point. We all sort of forget that when we buy insurance, we just think of it as being our thing. But actually, you're buying into an insurance risk of everybody. And it's everybody's risk to a certain extent. So if there is a global flood, or you are paying out in there, it will trickle down to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, I mean, the theory is that the premiums of the many pay for the losses, hopefully, of the few. So yes, we have to think across the pool when we charge the right premium. But genuinely, it's becoming a riskier world, isn't it?
Are we getting to the stage where some things aren't insurable? I mean, the risks are simply too great. I mean, God forbid me saying this, but the old expensive ones, a plane crash, etc., they are now the relatively cheaper ones compared to the potential climate change or environmental disasters or nuclear ones.
Sure. I mean, I think the answer is, when you look at the complex losses, we haven't really got to climate change. Can you insure? The answer is yes, you can. The things you can't insure against are things like wars. And when we look at the impact in the Ukraine, the assets in the Ukraine can be insured, the people their liability can be insured, but you can't insure against war. So the things you can't insure against are the obvious things that governments have to step in for.
On Ukraine, just let's end on that. On Ukraine, the ability to ensure safe passage on grain. Now, I know that, Lloyd, you had to you did an extremely good piece of work that allowed it to continue, because the moment the sanctions come in and the moment it becomes verboten, then clearly insurances don't follow through. And you did have to do some work to ensure there would be passage. Are you prepared to do it again?
Yeah, I mean, the short answer is yes. I mean, if I give you an idea of the numbers, the Ukraine insurance market's worth about $1.5 billion. The US market's worth $900 billion. So it's quite a tiny market, and it's actually functioning quite well, amazingly, absent being able to give any war cover. The issue and the challenge was then around intergovernment actions, sanctions, and we had the conversations with the UN to allow the safe transportation of grain and fertilizer. So we moved about 32 million tons of grain. And then the Russians have decided they want to play at the moment within that framework. We still stand ready, willing and able with the UN to provide the cover. So it really does sit with the UN to try and manage that conversation with the Russians to get them back to the table.
John, next time we speak, it'll be in your lovely building in London, I hope. Thank you, sir.